Just going back to all of that, let's take it back, because obviously you started at Forest, then got you moved to City as a YTS player.
Yeah, correct. I got released from Nottingham Forest for being too small and not good enough. City gave me, I think it was 2 games to obviously impress, and after that they pretty much signed me, and then it just kind of happened in the space of a year.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
The transition.
Who was in charge at Nottingham Forest when they said you?
Paul Hart and Steve Wigley.
Wow.
But then moved to City, nicknamed the Pocket Rocket.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
I don't know, I just used to run, didn't I? Whenever I got the ball, just run. I didn't think too much about it. Anyone got in front of me, I just believed I could just get past them with, so I just did it, basically.
And then you went on to play under Kevin Keegan. Would you say it was him that kind of got you to play the wing-back position?
Yeah, I think he kind of, in a way, at the time, got pressured into playing me. Because when he first took over after Joe Roll, he wouldn't play me because he said I was too small to defend from corners.
Really?
But he wanted me to play as an attacker, but as the back post, didn't think I was that good at headering, did he? So we went into wing-backs, and then we played with 3 centre-backs, and then it kind of transitioned from the wing-back into the winger role.
Yeah. But then you still managed to go on and play for England and make your England debut in, 2004?
Yeah, against Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite weird because the City fans would always, at the time it was happening, City fans would always be cheering and get him on, why isn't he playing? And then after that step, we kind of built a good relationship, me and Keegan, and it worked out perfectly in the wing-back role. And it was new for me because I never thought I was ever going to be defending the way I did, but I found it a bit easier because I never had my back towards anybody, so the picture was always right in front of me, which obviously as a player it helps because you see things a lot quicker without having to turn. So after that I just thought to myself, right, if a manager needs you to play somewhere, don't moan about it, just learn how to play it because you never know what's going to happen, basically.
And did you learn how to play it? Did you work on it?
Yeah, I actually played there nearly for the whole year, and I didn't find a problem. And when I signed for Chelsea at Reading, I played right back. Now, I don't think I would have been able to play right back if I hadn't have played right wing back before.
Yeah. That's so funny how you say that as well, because I started as a striker, miserable, fouled, didn't score goals. But as soon as I got moved back into right wing, right back, exactly how you just said, I knew everything was in front of me and I knew when to attack the space.
Yeah, exactly that. So I think it helped me. And when I was younger, in primary school, before I even played, I had to play netball. My headmaster from primary school, Mr. Ajeski, always said to me, if I don't play netball, I'm not allowed to play football. And he always said it would benefit me. Yeah. And it was only as I got older, I kind of realised that it actually did, because he said you will know what's around you without having to always look. You can kind of anticipate where somebody's going to come. And there was a few times I got out of situations and I was like, well, how did I get out of that? And then it all kind of just floods back, and you know people's positionings on the pitch, so you know kind of, right, well, he's coming from that side, so the space is either there or there, sort of thing.
That's so interesting. But your education continued. So from Kevin Keegan, you then got your move to Chelsea.
Yes, cried like a baby when that happened, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, I just because I always, as a kid growing up playing for City through the ranks, I just thought, it was quite naive for me to think it, but I just thought I'm just going to be there all my life. I'm never just going to go anywhere.
So did they come to you and say, OK, Shaun?
They had to sell me, basically. I didn't know at the time, but the club was in a bad situation at the time that I left, and that obviously would have helped them in that situation. So they had to accept the offer, basically.
Yeah.
So you must have rang people, your dad or whoever, for guidance, and he must have said, look, I've moved a million times, just get on with it and do it.
Yeah, but the connection I had with the fans, all the stuff around the club, and we used to do a lot of stuff in the community, so I would always do the Christmas panto every year. Even though I was shy back then, I would still go on the stage with the kids and have a laugh and stuff. So there was all things like that at the time that was just going to get taken away from me.
Yeah.
So it was like having to start again almost. The lucky thing was when I went to Chelsea at the time, there was a few players that I already knew. They helped me settle in pretty quickly, but walking into the stadium with Dad and obviously my agent at the time, he was just like a big kid, Dad was, just laughing and giggling, and I'm just like, I'm quite a laid-back person, so I'm just going with the flow, and he just looked at me and said, well, son, why aren't you smiling? Ain't you happy? I said, yeah, I'm happy. I just don't need to act like you, basically. And I always remember it. And he was just so happy at the time. But after signing there and getting settled with the boys, I never regret anything about it.